remember like coming to Rochester? Was it like anything bad going on? Was it peaceful to you, or how did it go?
You know, Rochester was very peaceful back then, a long time ago, but it's very peaceful. It has been for me, the life that I lived here was very peaceful. I had homes here, I had a business here, it worked out fine.
So, how much do you remember about living in the 3rd or 7th Ward?
At the time I moved in, my place was up the street here on Clarissa, and that was the main section, Clarissa Street, for the blacks when they moved into the city from the country, farms and all that, because a lot of people come up just to work the farms they came from other places, like I said, Florida, Georgia, and to work the farms. And when they moved into the city, they moved into this area of Clarissa Street. And it was a nice section at the time, and it stayed nice, and it stayed nice even till I went out of business after like 20, 25 years. And it's cool now because Cornhill wanted this area, and they named it Cornhill. And they wanted this area, and this area just stayed decent and nice because they had people walking the street at night, just walking through the neighborhood, but they were like security people. And it always stayed nice. And then the places that was on Clarissa Street, the bars and the restaurants and the gas stations and little stores, delis, they all just slowly disappeared. And then people started moving into the neighborhood. And back then it was known as Clarissa. It was an all-black section. And then when Cornhill moved in, of course, they changed the name. And they only came so far. And when I come into business, Cornhill, people that moved into Cornhill always would come to Clarissa Street from the east side and come up to the sidewalk. And like my place is across the street, and they would come just stand there. It was at that time when they moved in, it was it was a black section, okay? And they would only come to the east side of the sidewalk, just stand there and look.
How did you and your family interact with other businesses around Sheps?
How did we do what?
Interact with the other businesses.
Oh, just fine. So I never had any problem. I never did. I never called the police, I think, one time. And the gentleman that come in and he was talking too loud, he got vulgar. I had buttons. And next thing you know, police is there. They wouldn't come in, stand outside. One would come in, and he'd take the person out, talk to him, give him go out and talk to you. And that was it. They had a beautiful establishment. That's why I told you I never had any fuss or fights. It was run that way, and all the upper class black folk back then, they was going to Mr. Daniel's place, which was Dan's Tavern, and I bought it down. It was Sheps. That spot was noted all over, and I had people, and when I went into entertainment, and Kodak and Xerox and whoever would send people to Sheps, and if they couldn't come or get away out of the suburbia, out of the motels and things, I had a van that had Sheps Paradise printed on it, and I would go get them, bring them in, take them back home to the motels and things, and then of course from there, after Kodak, they went back to their home.